Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now think about something you really want in your life. Maybe it's a new job, better health, or a loving relationship. Whatever it is, hold that thought. Feel it. Believe it's possible. Because guess what? In the next 48 hours, you have the power to set things in motion to make it happen. Yes, you heard that right. 48 hours, that's all it takes to start the process of manifesting anything you desire. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds too good to be true. But let me tell you, it's not magic. It's not some far-fetched idea. It's based on how your brain works, how your thoughts shape your reality, and how you can use that knowledge to create real change in your life. Think about it. Every single thing in your life right now, to your job, your relationships, your health, all of it started as a thought in your mind, a simple idea. And from that idea, you took action, made choices, and those choices led you to where you are now. So if your thoughts created your current reality, doesn't it make sense that changing your thoughts can change your future reality? This is where the magic of the next 48 hours comes in. In the next 2 days, you have a chance to rewire your brain to create new neural pathways that align with what you want to manifest. It's like creating a new software program for your mind, one that's designed to attract and create the life you desire. But here's the thing. It's not just about positive thinking. It's not about sitting on your couch wishing for things to happen. It's about combining thought with emotion with feeling and then taking inspired action. It's about becoming so clear about what you want that your body starts to believe it's already happened. Let me break it down for you. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's happening in your outer world and what's happening in your inner world. If you can create a thought that's so real, so vivid, that you feel the emotions associated with already having what you want, your brain and body will start to work together to make it a reality. Think about the last time you were really excited about something. Maybe it was a vacation you were planning or a big event you were looking forward to. Remember how you felt that buzz of excitement, that energy running through your body? That's your body responding to a thought, to an imagined future. And that's exactly what we're going to use to manifest what you want in the next 48 hours. Here's how it works. First, you need to get crystal clear on what you want. Not just a vague idea, but a detailed, specific vision. If it's a new job, what exactly does that job look like? What are you doing? How much are you earning? How do you feel when you're at work? The more specific you can be, the better. Next, you need to feel it. And I mean really feel it. Close your eyes and imagine you already have what you want. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude. Let those emotions wash over you. This is crucial because your emotions are the language of your body. When you feel the emotion of already having what you want, you're signaling to your body that it's real. Now, here's where most people stop. They think about what they want. They feel good for a moment, and then they go back to their old habits, their old ways of thinking. But not you, not in these next 48 hours. You're going to do something different. You're going to maintain that feeling, that energy throughout your day. Every time you start to slip back into old thought patterns, you're going to catch yourself and bring your mind back to that vision, back to that feeling. It's like training a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. But it's not just about thinking and feeling. It's about becoming. You need to embody the person who already has what you want. How would that person act? What decisions would they make? What habits would they have? In these next 48 hours, you're going to start living as if you already are that person. This might feel uncomfortable at first. Your old self, your old habits, they're going to try to pull you back. That's normal. That's your brain trying to keep you safe, trying to maintain the status quo. But remember, growth happens outside your comfort zone. So embrace that discomfort. It's a sign that you're changing, that you're growing. Now, let's talk about the power of repetition. In these next 48 hours, you're going to repeat this process over and over. Wake up in the morning, and before you do anything else, spend time visualizing what you want. Feel it. Become it. Then, throughout the day, take moments to check in with yourself. Are you still aligned with that vision? Are you still feeling those emotions? Are you making choices that align with who you want to become? This repetition is key because it's how you create new neural pathways in your brain. Every time you repeat this process, you're strengthening those pathways, making them more dominant. You're literally rewiring your brain to support your new reality. But here's a crucial point. You need to do this with intention and focus. It's not enough to just go through the motions. You need to be fully present, fully engaged in the process. This means eliminating distractions. These next 48 hours, limit your time on social media, watching TV, or engaging in any activities that pull you away from your vision. Instead, use that time to reinforce your new reality. Write about it in a journal. Create a vision board, meditate on it. The more ways you can engage with your vision, the more real it becomes to your brain and body. Now, let's talk about the role of gratitude in this process. Gratitude is like fuel for manifestation. When you're grateful, you're telling the universe, your brain, your body that you have enough, that you're worthy of receiving more. So, in these next 48 hours, practice gratitude relentlessly. Be thankful for what you have now and be thankful for what's coming. But don't just think about gratitude, feel it. Let it fill your body. Let it overflow. This feeling of gratitude will align you with the frequency of abundance, making you a magnet for more good things in your life. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I don't see results in 48 hours? Here's the thing. Manifestation isn't always instant. Sometimes the results are immediate and sometimes they take time. But what you're doing in these 48 hours is setting things in motion. You're planting seeds that will grow into your desired reality. Think of it like this. If you plant a seed in the ground, you don't see the plant immediately, but you trust that if you water it, give it sunlight, and nurture it, it will grow. This is the same process. You're planting seeds in your subconscious mind, and with the right care and attention, they will grow into your reality. So don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Trust the process. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you what you desire. Your job is to maintain that positive energy, that belief, that certainty that what you want is on its way. Now, let's talk about action. Manifestation isn't just about thinking and feeling. It's also about doing. In these next 48 hours, you need to take inspired action towards your goals. This doesn't mean forcing things or pushing too hard. It means listening to your intuition, following the nudges and ideas that come to you. Maybe you'll feel inspired to reach out to someone who could help you with your goals. Maybe you'll have an idea for a new project. Whatever it is, act on it. These inspired actions are the universe's way of guiding you towards your desires. Remember, the universe can only work with what you give it. If you're sitting at home, not taking any action, not putting yourself out there, you're limiting the ways in which your desires can manifest. So be brave. Take risks. Step out of your comfort zone. These actions, combined with your thoughts and feelings, create a powerful force for manifestation. Now, let's address something important: resistance. As you go through these next 48 hours, you might encounter resistance. Old doubts might creep in. You might hear that little voice in your head saying, this won't work or you're not good enough. This is normal. It's your old self trying to keep you safe, trying to maintain the status quo. But here's the thing. That resistance is actually a good sign. It means you're pushing against your old boundaries, expanding your comfort zone. So when you feel that resistance, don't fight it. Acknowledge it. Thank it for trying to protect you. And then gently remind yourself of your vision, of what you're trying to create. This is where meditation can be incredibly powerful. In these next 48 hours, take time to meditate, not just once, but several times a day if you can. Use this time to quiet your mind, to disconnect from the outside world and reconnect with your inner self. This is where you'll find your power, your clarity, your certainty. During your meditation, visualize your desired outcome. See it in vivid detail. Feel the emotions associated with having what you want. Let those emotions fill your body. This is how you create coherence between your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical body. This coherence is what makes manifestation possible. Now, let's talk about the power of your words. In these next 48 hours, pay close attention to what you say. Your words have power. They shape your reality. So speak as if you already have what you want. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I'm successful. Instead of saying, I hope this works, say, this is working. This might feel strange at first, like you're lying to yourself. But remember, you're not lying. You're speaking your new reality into existence, and the more you do it, the more natural it will feel. Also, be mindful of the stories you tell yourself and others. Are you constantly talking about your problems, your limitations, your fears? If so, you're reinforcing those realities. Instead, tell stories of possibility, of success, of growth. Talk about your vision as if it's already happened. This is how you start to shift your reality. Now, let's address something that often holds people back: the need for perfection. In these next 48 hours, let go of the idea that everything needs to be perfect. Perfectionism is often just fear in disguise. It's fear of not being good enough, fear of failure, fear of judgment. But here's the truth: perfection doesn't exist. And waiting for perfect conditions before you take action is just another form of procrastination. So in these next 48 hours, embrace imperfection. Take imperfect action. Make imperfect progress, because imperfect progress is still progress. Remember, the universe doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to be authentic, to be committed, to be open to receiving. So let go of the need to control every detail. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that if you do your part, if you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desires, the universe will meet you halfway. Now, let's talk about the power of your environment. In these next 48 hours, surround yourself with things that support your vision. If you're manifesting financial abundance, surround yourself with symbols of wealth. If you're manifesting a loving relationship, surround yourself with images and symbols of love. This isn't about being materialistic. It's about creating an environment that supports your new reality. Your environment shapes your thoughts and feelings. So make sure your environment is aligned with what you want to manifest. This also applies to the people you surround yourself with. In these next 48 hours, try to spend time with people who support your vision, who believe in you, who lift you up. Limit your exposure to negative people or those who doubt your abilities. Remember, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. Now, let's address a common misconception about manifestation. Some people think it's about forcing things to happen, about controlling every aspect of the outcome, but that's not how it works. True manifestation is about co-creating with the universe. It's about setting your intention, aligning your energy, and then being open to how it unfolds. In these next 48 hours, practice surrender. This doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means trusting that the universe knows the best way to bring you what you desire. It might not happen exactly as you imagine, but it will happen in a way that's for your highest good. So set your intention, do the work we've talked about, and then let go. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you what you desire. This surrender, this trust is what allows miracles to happen. Now, let's talk about the power of your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe something is possible, you'll act in ways that make it possible. If you believe something is impossible, you'll act in ways that make it impossible. So in these next 48 hours, examine your beliefs. Are they supporting your vision or holding you back? If you find limiting beliefs, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is it just something I've been told or assumed? Replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Choose to believe in your ability to manifest what you desire. Choose to believe in your worthiness to receive good things. Remember, your beliefs are just thoughts you've thought over and over until they feel true. So if you can change your thoughts, you can change your beliefs. And if you can change your beliefs, you can change your reality. Now, let's address something that often trips people up: the how. Many people get stuck because they can't figure out how their desire will manifest. But here's the thing. You don't need to know your job is to focus on the what and the why. The universe will take care of the how. Think about it. If you knew exactly how everything in your life was going to unfold, where would be the magic? Where would be the growth? So in these next 48 hours, let go of the need to figure everything out. Focus on what you want and why you want it. Trust that the how will reveal itself at the perfect time. This doesn't mean you shouldn't plan or take action, but it means being open to unexpected opportunities, to synchronicities, to miracles. Some of the best things in life come in unexpected packages, so be open to receiving your desire in ways you might not have imagined. Now, let's talk about the power of your attention. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy, and energy flows where attention goes. So in these next 48 hours, be mindful of where you're placing your attention. Are you focusing on what you want or on what you don't want? Are you focusing on possibilities or on problems? Train yourself to focus on what you want. When you catch yourself thinking about what you don't want, gently redirect your attention to what you do want. This takes practice, but it's a skill that will serve you well in all areas of your life. Remember, your mind is like a garden. The thoughts you focus on are the seeds you plant. So plant good seeds, plant seeds of possibility, of growth, of abundance, and then nurture those seeds with your attention and your positive emotions. Now, let's address something that often holds people back: the fear of disappointment. Some people are afraid to fully commit to their vision because they're afraid of being disappointed if it doesn't happen. But here's the truth. By holding back, by not fully committing, you're actually increasing the chances of disappointment. Think about it. If you only half believe in your ability to manifest, if you're constantly doubting and second-guessing yourself, how can you expect the universe to fully support you? The universe responds to your energy. If your energy is hesitant and doubtful, that's what you'll attract. So in these next 48 hours, commit fully to your vision. Believe in it wholeheartedly. Even if you've been disappointed in the past, choose to believe that this time is different. Choose to believe that you have the power to create your reality. Remember, every setback, every disappointment is just feedback. It's the universe showing you what needs to be adjusted, what needs to be learned. So don't fear disappointment. Embrace it as part of the journey, as a stepping stone to your success. Now, let's talk about the power of your identity. Who you believe yourself to be shapes everything in your life. Your actions, your choices, your results, they all stem from your identity. So in these next 48 hours, start to embody the identity of someone who already has what you want to manifest. If you want to manifest financial abundance, start thinking, feeling, and acting like someone who is financially abundant. If you want to manifest a loving relationship, start embodying the qualities of someone who is in a loving relationship. This isn't about pretending or being fake. It's about aligning your identity with your desires. It's about becoming the person who naturally attracts and creates. You're not stuck with the identity you've had up until now. You have the power to choose who you want to be. So choose an identity that aligns with your vision and then live from that place. Now, let's address something that often trips people up: the opinions of others. In these next 48 hours, you might encounter people who doubt your vision, who question your ability to manifest what you want. This is normal. Not everyone will understand or support your journey. But here's the thing: their opinions don't define your reality. Only you have the power to do that. So don't let the doubts or skepticism of others shake your belief. Stay focused on your vision. Stay committed to your process. Remember, some of the greatest achievements in history were once thought impossible. Every innovation, every breakthrough was once just a dream in someone's mind. So don't let anyone tell you what's possible or impossible for you. You are the author of your own story. In these next 48 hours, surround yourself with supportive people if you can, but if you can't, that's okay too. You have the strength within you to stay committed to your vision, even if you're the only one who believes in it right now. Now, let's talk about the power of your physical state. Your body and mind are deeply connected. How you hold yourself, how you breathe, how you move, all of this affects your thoughts and emotions. And remember, your thoughts and emotions are key to manifestation. So in these next 48 hours, pay attention to your physical state. Stand tall, breathe deeply, move with purpose. Smile even if you don't feel like it at first. These physical changes can shift your emotional state, raising your energy and aligning you more closely with what you want to manifest. Try this right now. Stand up if you can. Take a deep breath, straighten your spine, lift your chin, put a smile on your face. Feel the shift in your energy. This is the posture of someone who is confident, someone who believes in their ability to create their reality. Embody this as much as you can over the next 48 hours. Now, let's address something that often holds people back: the fear of success. It might sound strange, but many people are actually afraid of achieving their goals. They're afraid of the changes success might bring, afraid of the responsibility, afraid of outgrowing their current relationships. If you find this fear coming up in the next 48 hours, acknowledge it. It's normal, but then remind yourself that you are capable of handling success. You are worthy of it, and any changes it brings will ultimately be for your highest good. Remember, the universe wants you to succeed. It wants you to grow, to expand, to become the best version of yourself. So align yourself with that truth. Embrace the possibility of success, of growth, of positive change. Now, let's talk about the power of forgiveness. This might seem unrelated to manifestation, but it's actually crucial. Holding on to resentment, anger, or hurt ties up your energy. It keeps you focused on the past instead of the future you're trying to create. So in these next 48 hours, practice forgiveness. Forgive others who have hurt you. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. This doesn't mean you're condoning harmful actions. It means you're freeing yourself from the burden of negative emotions, allowing yourself to focus fully on your vision. Remember, forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. It's about freeing up your energy so you can direct it towards what you want to create. Now, let's address something that often comes up when people start this process: the fear of judgment. You might worry about what others will think if you start acting as if you already have what you want. You might fear being seen as delusional or arrogant. But here's the thing: what others think of you is none of your business. Your only job is to stay true to your vision, to keep aligning yourself with what you want to create. The opinions of others don't define your reality unless you let them. So in these next 48 hours, practice being unapologetic about your vision. Practice being bold in your beliefs. The more confident and certain you are, the more you'll inspire others. And who knows, you might even inspire them to start manifesting their own dreams. Now, let's talk about the power of your habits. Your daily habits shape your reality more than you might realize. So in these next 48 hours, start implementing habits that align with your vision. If you're manifesting better health, start eating healthier foods and exercising, even if it's just for a few minutes. If you're manifesting financial abundance, start managing your money more consciously, even if it's just tracking your spending. These new habits might feel uncomfortable at first. That's okay. Remember, discomfort is a sign of growth. Embrace it. Each time you choose a new aligned habit over an old misaligned one, you're rewiring your brain. You're creating new neural pathways that support your vision. Now, let's address something that often trips people up: the need for constant positivity. Some people think that to manifest effectively, they need to be positive all the time. But that's not true, and it's not sustainable. It's okay to have negative emotions. It's okay to have doubts or fears. What matters is how you respond to these feelings. In these next 48 hours, when negative emotions come up, don't try to push them away. Instead, acknowledge them, feel them fully, and then choose to return your focus to your vision. Remember, emotions are just energy in motion. By allowing yourself to feel them fully, you allow that energy to move through you and dissipate. This is much more effective than trying to suppress your feelings, which only keeps that energy stuck. Now, let's talk about the power of your imagination. Your imagination is one of your most powerful tools for manifestation. It's the bridge between your current reality and the reality you want to create. So in these next 48 hours, use your imagination deliberately. Don't just think about what you want, really imagine it. Use all your senses. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? The more vivid and detailed your imagination, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. Try this. You close your eyes and imagine yourself already having what you want. Where are you? What are you doing? Who's with you? How do you feel? Make it as real as possible in your mind. Do this several times over the next 48 hours. Each time, it will become more real, more believable to your subconscious mind. Now, let's address something that often holds people back: the fear of letting go of the old. To manifest something new, you often need to let go of something old. This could be old beliefs, old habits, old relationships, and this can be scary. But remember, nature abhors a vacuum. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you create space for what you truly desire. So in these next 48 hours, be willing to let go, be willing to release anything that doesn't align with your vision. This doesn't mean you need to make drastic changes overnight. It means being open to change, being willing to step out of your comfort zone. Trust that anything you need to let go of is making way for something better. Now let's talk about the power of your words. We touched on this earlier, but it's worth emphasizing. Your words have incredible power. They shape your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your reality. So in these next 48 hours, pay close attention to your words. Speak as if you already have what you want. Use positive, empowering language. Instead of saying, I hope this works, say this is working. Instead of saying, I'll try, say I will. This isn't about denying reality. It's about choosing words that align you with your desired reality. It's about using language that empowers you rather than limits you. Now, let's address something that often comes up: the fear of asking for what you want. Many people feel uncomfortable or unworthy of asking for what they truly desire. They settle for less, thinking they don't deserve more. But here's the truth: the universe wants to give you what you want. It's abundant, infinite. There's more than enough for everyone. So in these next 48 hours, practice asking for what you truly want. Be bold in your requests. Be specific. Don't settle for less than what you truly desire. You're not taking anything away from anyone else by manifesting your desires. In fact, when you live your best life, you inspire others to do the same. Your success doesn't diminish anyone else's. It adds to the collective good. Now, let's talk about the power of your focus. Where you place your focus determines what expands in your life. So in these next 48 hours, be very intentional about where you place your focus. Focus on what's working in your life, not what isn't. Focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Focus on the opportunities, not the obstacles. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or challenges. It means giving more of your mental and emotional energy to what you want to create. Try next. For the next 48 hours, whenever you catch yourself focusing on what you don't want, consciously shift your focus to what you do want. It might feel challenging at first, but with practice, it will become second nature. Now, let's address something that often trips people up. the need for immediate results. In our fast-paced world, we're used to instant gratification, but manifestation doesn't always work that way. Sometimes the results are immediate, and sometimes they take time. So in these next 48 hours, practice patience, trust the process. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. Your job is to stay aligned with your vision, to keep your energy high, to keep taking inspired action. The universe will take care of the rest. Remember, just because you can't see results doesn't mean nothing is happening. Often, the biggest changes start happening beneath the surface, like a seed germinating underground before it sprouts. Now let's talk about the power of your intuition. Your intuition is your inner guidance system. It's the voice of your higher self, always guiding you towards your highest good. In these next 48 hours, practice listening to your intuition. When you get a hunch or a gut feeling, pay attention. When you feel drawn to do something or go somewhere, follow that impulse. Your intuition is often the universe's way of guiding you towards what you're trying to manifest. This might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to making decisions solely based on logic. But remember, your intuition has access to information that your conscious mind doesn't. Trust it. Now let's address something that often holds people back: the fear of taking action. Some people think that manifestation is all about thinking and feeling and that the universe will just drop what they want into their lap. But that's not how it works. Manifestation requires inspired action. You need to meet the universe halfway. So in these next 48 hours, be willing to take action towards your goals, even if they're small steps, even if you're not sure they'll lead anywhere. Action creates momentum, and momentum is key to manifestation. Remember, it's okay if you don't know exactly what to do. Start with what you do know. Take the first step, and the next step will reveal itself. Now, let's talk about the power of your energy. Everything in the universe is energy, including you, and energy attracts like energy. So if you want to manifest something, you need to match its energy. In these next 48 hours, focus on raising your energy. Do things that make you feel good. Spend time in nature. Listen to uplifting music. Engage in activities that bring you joy. The higher your energy, the more aligned you are with what you want to manifest. Remember, your energy is contagious. When you're in a high energy state, you not only attract good things to yourself, but you also positively impact those around you. Now, let's address something that often comes up: the fear of not being enough. Many people struggle with feelings of unworthiness or inadequacy. They think they need to be more, do more, or have more before they can manifest what they want. But here's the truth. You are enough, exactly as you are. You don't need to change who you are to be worthy of your desires. You just need to align your energy with what you want. So in these next 48 hours, practice self-acceptance. Embrace all parts of yourself, even the parts you think are flawed. Remember, it's your uniqueness that makes you powerful. It's your authenticity that allows you to manifest in a way that no one else can. Now, let's talk about the power of your expectations. Your expectations shape your reality more than you might realize. If you expect good things to happen, you're more likely to notice and take advantage of opportunities. If you expect things to go wrong, you're more likely to focus on and magnify problems. So in these next 48 hours, consciously choose positive expectations. Expect good things to happen. Expect your manifestation to work. Expect the universe to support you. This isn't about being naive or ignoring potential challenges. It's about choosing a perspective that empowers you and aligns you with what you want to create. Remember, your expectations are often self-fulfilling prophecies. So choose them wisely. Now, let's address something that often trips people up. The comparison trap. In this age of social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing your life, your progress, your manifestations to others. But this comparison only serves to lower your energy and distract you from your own path. So in these next 48 hours, practice staying focused on your own journey. Remember, everyone's path is unique. What works for someone else might not work for you, and vice versa. Trust your own process. Trust your own timing. Remember, the only person you need to be better than is who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth, your own progress, your own manifestations. Now, as we near the end of this journey, let's talk about the power of your commitment. Manifestation isn't a one-time event. It's a way of life. It's a commitment to continually aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with what you want to create. So as these 48 hours come to a close, commit to continuing this practice. Commit to staying aligned with your vision, even when it's challenging. Commit to taking inspired action, even when you're unsure. Commit to trusting the process, even when you can't see results yet. Remember, manifestation is not about forcing things to happen. It's about aligning yourself with what you want and then allowing it to come to you in its own perfect way and time. In these final moments, Take a deep breath. Feel the power within you. Feel your connection to the infinite possibilities of the universe. Know that you have everything you need within you to manifest your desires. You are the creator of your reality. You have the power to shape your life, to manifest your dreams, to create the reality you desire. And it all starts with these next 48 hours. So go forth with confidence. Go forth with faith in yourself and in the universe. Go forth knowing that you are supported, that you are worthy, that you are powerful beyond measure. Your new reality awaits. It's time to step into it. It's time to become the person you've always known you could be. It's time to manifest your dreams into reality. The next 40 hours are yours. Make them count. Make them powerful. Make them the beginning of the life you've always dreamed of. You've got this. Now go make it happen.